Our dreams take flight, pages turn, a magical night. Adventures waiting, come take a look. Join us now in the storybook. Whispers of tales.
Monsoon Letters.
In the small coastal town of Alaba, monsoon winds swept through narrow lanes. Arav returned after 7 long years away. He walked past familiar houses, his heart pounding. He hoped to see Mira again, his childhood friend and first love. They had once danced in mango orchards, shared stolen kulfas, and promised to never part, but time had other plans. Arav had left for Delhi to study architecture. Mira stayed back, taking care of her grandmother's spice shop. At first, they wrote letters every week. His were filled with skyscrapers and chai cravings, hers smelled of haldi and roses. But the letters grew slower. Then, one day, they stopped altogether. Silence replaced words. Arav stood outside her home now, his umbrella dripping. He was unsure if he'd be welcome after all these years. The door opened slowly. Mira stood there, older, her eyes softer, holding a ladle, surprised but not angry. "I didn't think you'd come back," she said. Arav swallowed his guilt like bitter coffee. "I didn't think I could." They sat under the veranda, watching the rain carve rivers through mud. He told her about Delhi's cold, lonely winters. Mira stirred her masala chai slowly. "You stopped writing." Arav nodded. "I didn't know what to say after my mother died." "I waited," Mira said softly. "Every evening, I'd check the mailbox. I thought I did something wrong." "You did nothing wrong," he whispered. "I just didn't know how to hold grief and love at the same time." They sat in silence, the monsoon pouring. Forgiveness hung quietly between them, like a gentle mist. Over the next few days, Arav stayed. He helped Mira grind spices, fix shelves, and remembered how peace smelled like cinnamon. They laughed again. She teased him about his beard. He called her the queen of pickles. It felt like home. One evening, he brought her an old soggy bundle of letters he'd kept. "I never threw them away," he said. Mira smiled and brought out a tin box. Inside were his letters, tied with a red thread, weathered but safe. They read each other's words again, slowly, aloud. Some made them laugh. Some brought tears. All of them still mattered. "I thought heartbreak was the end," Mira said. "Turns out, sometimes it's just a long pause before love continues." Ah. The rain slowed. The town bloomed. So did something between them. Old but new, like a melody you finally remember. Arav took her hand one morning under the banyan tree. "May I stay, this time? Not just for the rain." She nodded. "Stay for the sun too, and the winters, and the mango season. Stay for all of it." And so, the boy who once left returned for good, and the girl who once waited no longer waited alone. In Alabog, where monsoon letters once carried love and loss, now two hearts lived a story still being written together.